Well, I've been slacking on my videos the past couple days, but on Monday I swept up back here. Then we swept up back here again yesterday because it needed it again and we had some time. And then on Tuesday I unwrapped that lift of lumber. It was over here, and I piled it with the other lift of 2x6 that we use for ladders. So now it's all together, one spot out of the way. So this morning, this cart has a bad wheel, so we're going to replace that wheel, and then we can put that cart into production. And this back corner, we got rid of a bunch of the carts. Jamie and Mike went through them in one day, took the carts they needed to the back for the storage room or tool room, and the rest of them got stored somewhere else. So we have this green glue conveyor that we used to use for furniture. Pretty sure it's sold. The guy hasn't come to pick it up. Mike Volks had found a place for it to be stored out of the way, out of one of our containers. So I'm going to move that to over in front of that lift of lumber. Hopefully it can go out today or the next day. And then clean up the rest of these carts and clean up this corner, because we're going to store our domes back here. There we go, all cleaned up. Got the blue carts there. We still use them from time to time, so they're still handy. Room for the domes. Glue table over there so it can go outside. Yeah, all cleaned up. Good to go. Thanks. Shout out to Cliff, who dismantled that blue rack yesterday. I think they want to use it in the warehouse, but for now it's dismantled and taking up less space. Thanks, Cliff. While running walls on the CNC, a lot of the time I'll have to open up the pod placement program, or section of the program, to remember how to place the pods. And it becomes quite cumbersome because I won't remember until I'm halfway through changing. Then you have to wait for it to load. And anyone who has used the latest version of B-Solid knows it likes to crash for any particular reason all the time, especially if it's trying to load the program and load the pod program or the tooling setup at the same time. So I'm going to go through and screenshot the pod placements and then create a Gemba docs for each pod place, for each type of wall pod placements, and I will put them in this folder and label it pod placements for walls. And then you can easily, you should be able to easily flip through and put little tabs on them, each section for each type of walls. Easily flip to those walls before you get started, and you'll have a quick, easy reference to where the pod placements goes without having to change screens back and forth all the time. Got the Gemba docs for the schooner, the barrel, and the tiny pod placements done. I'll have to work on the rest of them another day because it's just about time to go back. Thanks.
Alright, gentlemen, a little quick improvement here. Just remove this glue table for the third time in the lumber room, and I said to myself, why continue to keep moving it? Pull a cord, fix what bugs you. Let's just take the time and get it loaded in the trailer. So yeah, here it is. Out of our way, no longer in the lumber room. Thanks, guys.